Number 10. Lexus LX 600. This isn't just a luxury SUV. It's a status symbol forged in the wild. The 2026 Lexus LX 600 combines bulletproof reliability with a dose of ultra-premium refinement. Whether you're rolling through Beverly Hills or blasting through the desert, this thing commands respect. At 200.6-inch long, the LX 600 may not be the longest SUV on the market, but it's all about presence, and that presence is huge. It shares its bones with the Toyota Land Cruiser, but the LX takes everything to the next level. Richer materials, smoother ride, smarter tech, and more prestige. This is Lexus's flagship SUV, and for good reason. It's built to go anywhere and look good doing it. Under the hood, the old-school V8 is gone. In its place, a 3.4-liter twin-turbo V6 that delivers 409 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. That's paired to a 10-speed automatic that shifts like butter. Even better, the LX 600 is riding on Lexus's GAF platform, a lighter, more rigid setup that improves ride quality, cornering, and off-road performance. Whether you're towing up to 8,000 pounds or crawling over rocks, it does everything with smooth confidence. Open the door, and it's pure Lexus craftsmanship. The cabin is wrapped in leather, wood, and metal. No fake stuff here. You've got a massive 12.3-inch upper infotainment screen, a lower 7-inch display for climate and vehicle controls, and a digital instrument cluster that's crisp and customizable. Want next-level comfort? Opt for the ultra-luxury trim. It ditches the third row and turns the rear into a first-class lounge with just 2 reclining VIP seats, full massage functionality, rear seat entertainment, and a passenger-side ottoman. Yes, an ottoman. For everyone else, seating for 7 is available, and every seat feels premium. It's quiet, insulated, and built to cocoon you from the world outside. Here's what makes the LX 600 so unique. It's not just pretending to be rugged, it is rugged. With full-time 4-wheel drive, a Torsen limited slip center differential, multi-terrain select, crawl control, and an adaptive variable suspension. This SUV is made to go where Range Rovers hesitate. Yet, it's refined enough that you'd never guess it was this capable. Lexus somehow blended off-road grit with on-road polish, and that's a rare combination. While it's not the longest SUV here, the LX 600 has a tall, upright stance and wide body that gives it serious road dominance. Inside, the vertical space gives every passenger headroom for days, and the cargo area is plenty spacious, especially in 5-passenger configurations. It's about usable space, not just length, and the 60 makes smart use of every inch. The 2026 Lexus LX 600 isn't flashy. It's sophisticated. It's not trying to be the biggest, it's trying to be the best built. And honestly, it might be. With legendary reliability, real off-road chops, and a plush interior that feels like a luxury jet, the LX 600 proves you don't have to shout to stand tall. But the next one is a big mansion. If you love this, subscribe.
Show me the way, break my chain. Show me the way, set me free. Show me the way, break my chain. Show me the way, set me free.
Number 9. Toyota Sequoia Capstone. When you hear Toyota, you might think reliable and practical, but the 2026 Sequoia Capstone flips that script hard. This isn't just a big SUV, it's Toyota's boldest, most luxurious full-size powerhouse ever. Ready to tow a trailer, crush highways, and spoil you in style. Let's dive in. The Sequoia name has always stood for durability, but the 2026 Capstone trim takes it to a whole new level. We're talking a full-size body-on-frame SUV with luxury credentials that challenge the American giants. And all of it powered by a surprisingly efficient twin-turbo V6 hybrid that makes you forget what Toyota usually means. This beast is 224 inches of muscle, tech, and premium comfort rolled into one. Ready to feel like you're driving a luxury yacht that can haul a mountain? Let's get into it. Under the hood is Toyota's latest 3.4-liter twin-turbo V6 hybrid, cranking out 437 horsepower and a massive 583 pound-feet of torque. Yes, this isn't your grandma's Toyota anymore. That power launches the Sequoia from 0 to 60 in just 5.6 seconds. Remarkable for a truck this size. Plus, it can tow up to 9,500 pounds. That's serious capability for boat trailers, campers, or even heavy equipment. All while maintaining a combined 21 miles per gallon fuel economy thanks to the hybrid setup. So, you get the best of both worlds, raw power and decent efficiency. Perfect for those who want muscle without constant gas station stops. Unlike most luxury SUVs that use unibody platforms, the Sequoia Capstone rides on a rugged body-on-frame chassis borrowed from the Toyota Tundra pickup. This gives it legendary durability, off-road toughness, and towing strength. This means you can tackle rough terrain or heavy loads without worrying about the structure. It's a no-compromise SUV built to handle the daily grind and the weekend adventure alike. Step inside and you're greeted with genuine American walnut wood trim, not some plastic look-alike. The seats are wrapped in soft, semi-aniline leather, adding that premium touch you expect in a $78,000 plus SUV. Toyota doesn't stop at comfort. The cabin features acoustic glass that blocks out road noise, creating a near-silent cocoon. And check out the massive 14-inch touchscreen infotainment system paired with a crisp JBL audio setup. Perfect for blasting your favorite tunes or navigating hands-free. Rolling on 22-inch wheels, the Sequoia Capstone doesn't just drive big, it looks the part, commanding attention wherever it goes. Starting at around $78,000, the Sequoia Capstone offers a rare trifecta in the luxury full-size SUV world. Power, capability, and upscale features, all without blowing your budget. Where competitors might charge six figures for similar size and features, Toyota keeps it accessible without sacrificing quality. The 2026 Toyota Sequoia Capstone isn't just a big SUV, it's a statement. It proves you don't have to give up toughness for luxury or efficiency for power. This is Toyota's bold answer to America's luxury SUV market, a perfect blend of muscle, refinement, and value. So, if you want a massive SUV that can tow your dreams and pamper you on every drive, the Sequoia Capstone should be at the top of your list, like the video be here for the next. Number 8. Infiniti QX80. It's bigger, it's bolder, and for 2026, it's finally back in the game. The all-new Infiniti QX80 isn't just redesigned, it's reborn. With a boxier new look, twin-turbo V6 power, and a tech-filled interior that rivals anything from Germany, this full-size luxury SUV just stepped into the spotlight. At 211.2 inches long, the 2026 Infiniti QX80 is an absolute giant. But don't let the sheer size fool you. This isn't the outdated SUV you remember. Infiniti went back to the drawing board, re-engineering the QX80 from the ground up with modern luxury in mind. What came out is a bold, refined, and surprisingly high-tech machine that demands attention without shouting. The first thing you'll notice, that front grille. It's massive, sculpted, and bordered by razor-thin LED lighting that stretches across the fascia. Infiniti calls it digital piano key lighting, and it looks like it belongs on a spaceship. The new boxy silhouette ditches the soft curves of the old model for a more squared-off, upright posture. Every line is sharper, every surface cleaner. It's a statement SUV, confident and commanding from every angle. The 22-inch wheels fill out the arches perfectly, and the rear features a full-width LED light bar that brings it all together with futuristic flair. Step inside, and it's like walking into a tech lounge. The QX80 now features a trio of high-definition screens, a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster, a 14.3-inch infotainment screen, and an 8-inch climate control panel. But it's not just screen overload. It's cleanly integrated, intuitive, and fast. Infiniti even added biometric climate sensing, which adjusts temperature and airflow based on your body heat. Paired with massaging front seats, open pore wood trim, and a suede headliner, the cabin now feels like a proper luxury flagship. The second-row captain's chairs, heated, ventilated, and just as premium as the front. And with power-folding third-row seats, the QX80 doesn't skimp on practicality either. Say goodbye to the thirsty V8. The 2026 QX80 introduces a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 that cranks out 450 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. That's more torque than the outgoing V8 with better fuel efficiency and quicker acceleration. Matched to a new N-speed automatic transmission, the QX80 drives with more urgency and smoothness. Add in adaptive suspension, and this big SUV feels way more refined over bumps and corners than it has any right to. Besides being over 211 inches long, the QX80's interior space is colossal. Infiniti optimized the cabin layout, meaning third-row passengers actually get real legroom. Cargo space is among the best in its class, even with all seats up. It's designed to be a road trip king, luxurious, tech-heavy, and ready for miles. The 2026 Infiniti QX80 isn't just playing catch-up, it's gunning for the top. With bold new styling, legit luxury, and cutting-edge tech, this SUV finally feels like it belongs on the A-list. It's huge, it's smart, and it's ready to make you rethink what Infiniti is capable of. Don't skip Ciaz, the next one is Premium Giant. Number 7. Jeep Grand Wagoneer L. Jeep built its name on rugged off-roaders, but the 2026 Grand Wagoneer L. This isn't for climbing rocks, it's for climbing into pure luxury. Stretching over 226 inches in length, this full-size Titan redefines what it means to be a premium American SUV. This isn't your grandpa's Jeep. The Grand Wagoneer L is Jeep's answer to Escalades and Navigators, but with its own twist. Old-school Americana meets cutting-edge tech topped with luxury so rich it practically smells like mahogany and money. And the L that stands for long, extra long. Let's talk numbers. At 226.7 inches, the Wagoneer L is longer than a Chevy Suburban. And that's saying something? The elongated wheelbase doesn't just stretch the body, it transforms the cabin into a rolling VIP lounge. Jeep didn't just make a big SUV, they made an experience on wheels. Inside, it's less Jeep, more private jet. Real American walnut wood trim wraps around a dash loaded with digital displays. The front gets a 12.3-inch driver screen, a 12-inch center display, and even a 10.25-inch screen just for the passenger. Rear passengers, they get their own 10-inch entertainment screens, too. The seats massaging, ventilated, and draped in quilted Palermo leather that feels like it was made for a cigar lounge. This is Jeep flexing muscles no one expected it to have. Then there's the sound system, because Jeep went all in. A Macintosh reference-grade audio system with up to 23 speakers and 1,375 watts of clean studio-grade sound. There's a reason audio nerds lose their minds over Macintosh. It's like putting a concert hall inside a luxury cabin. What really sets the Grand Wagoneer L apart isn't just the look, it's the float. Jeep's advanced Quadralift air suspension makes this massive SUV ride like a cloud. It can raise up for off-road clearance or lower down to make getting in and out easier than ever. Smooth, adaptive, and insanely quiet. It's like riding in a soundproof spaceship. That long wheelbase, it's not just for bragging rights. Third-row passengers get more leg room than some airlines offer in first class. And behind the third row, you still get over 44 cubic feet of cargo space, double what most full-size SUVs can fit with all seats up. Road trip, hauling gear, moving a mountain of golf bags. This Jeep says, bring it on. The 2025 Jeep Grand Wagoneer L is the biggest, boldest, and most luxurious Jeep ever built. It's not about rock crawling anymore. It's about redefining what American luxury can look like. Size, comfort, tech, presence, it's all here. And it's absolutely massive. Number 6, Cadillac Escalade ESV. If the Cadillac Escalade is the king of American luxury SUVs, the 2026 Escalade ESV is its royal stretch limo cousin. At a jaw-dropping 227 inches, this beast isn't just big. It's a moving mansion with tech that rivals private jets. You don't buy an Escalade ESV because you need that much space. You buy it because you want to feel like you're gliding across the country in your own executive suite. This year, Cadillac didn't just stretch the wheelbase. They redefined what full-size luxury means. Let's start with the obvious. The Escalade ESV is huge, over 18 feet long. That's longer than a Rolls-Royce Phantom Extended. Its massive grille, crisp body lines, and oversized 22-inch wheels give it an undeniable road presence. When it pulls up, it's not just arriving, it's making a statement. Step inside and you're greeted by a staggering 38 inches of curved OLED display wrapping around the driver. Yes, 38 inches. That's more screen than most people's home offices. With available leather that feels like it should come with a warning label, Cadillac isn't playing around. There's real wood, brushed metal, and ambient lighting that bathes the cabin in whatever mood you're feeling that day. Now, here's where things get wild. Up to 36 speakers courtesy of AKG. If you're not familiar, AKG is a legendary name in studio audio. Sit in the Escalade ESV and you'll feel like you're in a private concert hall with surround sound so immersive You'll start hearing instruments you didn't know existed in your favorite songs. And then there's Super Cruise, Cadillac's hands-free driving system. This isn't some gimmicky lane assist. This is legit coast-to-coast, hands-off-the-wheel highway, driving with automatic lane changes and real-time monitoring. The ESV doesn't just pamper you, it drives for you. Rear passengers aren't just sitting, they're lounging. With limo-like legroom in the second and third rows, even NBA players can stretch out comfortably. And when it comes to cargo space, with all seats folded, you're looking at more than 140 cubic feet. That's not SUV space, that's U-Haul territory. The 2026 Cadillac Escalade ESV isn't just one of the biggest SUVs on the road. It's one of the most luxurious, most technologically advanced, and most iconic. It's not about subtlety. It's about showing up, standing out, and staying comfortable while you do it. But the next is definitely luxurious. Number 5, BMW X7 M60i. This isn't just BMW's biggest SUV, it's their boldest, the 2026 X7 M60. It doesn't just fill a parking space, it dominates it. With twin-turbo V8 power, crystal interior accents, and M-tuned handling, this luxury monster blends brute force with ballet-like precision. At 203.3 inches in length, the X7 M60i may not top the charts in size, but it punches far above its weight in presence and personality. It's not about being the longest, it's about being the most intense. Every inch of the X7 M60 screams performance, elegance, and exclusivity. From its road-gripping all-wheel drive system to its LED-lit panoramic roof, this is a full-size SUV with a heart built by BMW. BMW gave the X7 a facelift that's anything but subtle. The split headlight design is now signature with razor-sharp DRLs up top and powerful main beams tucked underneath. A massive kidney grille, backlit of course, asserts its dominance. M-Sport styling adds aggressive air intakes, quad exhaust tips, and aerodynamic lines that make this SUV look like it's doing 60 at a standstill. Massive 22-inch wheels, or optional 23s, complete the aggressive stance. It's big, but it wears its size like a tailored suit, sharp, fitted, and intimidating. Inside, the X7 M60i is futuristic, rich, and unlike anything else. It features BMW's curved display, two massive screens fused into one sweeping glass panel that handles both the instrument cluster and infotainment. It's controlled by touch, gesture, voice, or BMW's classic iDrive rotary dial. But the real eye candy? The crystal controls. The gear selector, iDrive controller, and start-stop button are made of actual glass, glowing like diamonds at night. Add in the panoramic Sky Lounge LED roof, which twinkles like a starlit ceiling, and the cabin feels more like a concept car than a traditional SUV. Under the hood is a 4.4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 with 523 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. Thanks to mild hybrid tech and M-tuned xDrive, The X7 M60i rockets from 0 to 60 in under 4.5 seconds. That's sports car territory for something that weighs over 5,800 pounds. The adaptive air suspension and rear-wheel steering give it handling that feels almost illegal for an SUV this big. Whether you're carving corners or coasting the interstate, the X7 feels precise, tight, and surprisingly nimble. Despite its performance DNA, the X7 M60i doesn't forget its family-friendly mission. It seats 7 or 6 with optional captain's chairs. The third row is actually usable, even for adults, and power folds at the touch of a button. Cargo space is generous, and the split tailgate design makes loading a breeze. The 2026 BMW X7 M60i is what happens when performance engineers and luxury designers join forces. It's powerful, tech-forward, and unmistakably BMW. If you want size with swagger, torque with tech, and prestige with punch, this is your ultimate full-size weapon. Comment BMW. Number 4, Lincoln Navigator L. If luxury had a dimension, it would be XL, and the 2026 Lincoln Navigator L proves it. This isn't just a stretched SUV, it's Lincoln's Crow, jewel of comfort, where space, silence, and softness reign supreme. The Navigator L doesn't shout, it whispers class, elegance, and presence, all while stretching nearly 222 inches long. That's longer than some limos. Lincoln's mission is clear. Cocoon you in serenity while letting the rest of the world stay outside, exactly where it belongs. At 221.9 inches in length, the Navigator L ranks among the largest luxury SUVs on the road today. The L stands for extended wheelbase, and that extension translates directly into an enormous third row and cavernous cargo area. Whether it's a corporate retreat or family weekend getaway, this SUV hauls everyone and everything with total ease. Step inside, and you enter what Lincoln calls quiet flight. Less of a cabin, more of a personal sanctuary. Lincoln's perfect position seats offer up to 30 ways of adjustment. Want to recline, tilt, massage, or cool down your seat while watching the world blur past through dual-pane acoustic glass? You can. The second row enjoys the same VIP treatment with heated and ventilated captain's chairs. And even the third row isn't just an afterthought. It's spacious, plush, and power reclining. Every seat is the best seat. At the center of it all is the Lincoln Sync 4 system, displayed on a large 13.2-inch touchscreen paired with a digital gauge cluster and rear seat media system. But the crown jewel? The Revel Ultima 3D audio system. With 28 strategically placed speakers, It creates a concert hall effect that adapts to your seating position. You don't just hear the music, you feel it everywhere. Underneath the elegance is serious engineering. The Navigator L features adaptive suspension with road preview, which scans ahead and adjusts the dampers in real time. Combine that with its massive size and standard four-wheel drive, and the result is a drive that's buttery smooth, yet confidently composed no matter what's under the tires. It floats, it glides, and it feels composed even on tight turns. It's not a sports SUV, and it doesn't want to be. It's built to cruise. Under the hood is a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6, making over 440 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque. Plenty to move all this metal with authority, towing up to 8,700 pounds. This is more than a pretty face. It's a powerhouse in a tuxedo. The 2026 Lincoln Navigator L is full-size luxury at its most refined. Elegant, spacious, powerful, and effortlessly smooth. It doesn't chase trends, it sets the tone. If comfort is your priority and size is non-negotiable, this might just be the king of the road, and the next one's going to blow your mind.
Deep in the dark, down on my knees, I've seen things that you wouldn't believe. I was lost until I found that I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. Here we go.
Number 3. Range Rover LWB. This isn't just an SUV, it's a rolling palace. The 2026 Range Rover long wheelbase, LWB version, stretches out at 207 inches, blending towering elegance with British muscle. You don't drive this thing, you glide in it like royalty. The Range Rover LWB is where luxury meets sheer scale. Longer, quieter, and even more indulgent than the standard model. From its floating roofline to the seamless flush door handles, every inch is designed for presence. What really sets it apart isn't just the size, it's how effortlessly it delivers comfort, silence, and status. This is a vehicle that whispers power. Everyone notices it, even if they can't quite figure out why. Under the sculpted hood, you'll find either a silky smooth inline 6 with mild hybrid tech, or a thundering twin-turbo V8 with 523 horsepower. Paired with an 8-speed ZF automatic and Range Rover's signature air suspension, the drive is nothing short of majestic. It's also surprisingly agile. Rear-wheel steering tightens up turns, and the adaptive dynamic system keeps the ride buttery smooth, whether you're on a winding road or floating over cobblestones. And yes, it can off-road. Terrain response, adjustable ride height, and full-time AWD give it real trail credentials, though most owners will likely be more concerned with champagne temperature than breakover angles. Step inside, and the chaos of the outside world disappears. This cabin is wrapped in leather, wood, and ceramic. Every surface feels curated, not manufactured. The LWB model takes things even further, especially in the SV Signature Suite, where the rear seats recline nearly flat, separated by a full-length console with deployable tray tables and a refrigerated compartment. It's not just about comfort, it's about silence. Active noise cancellation built into the headrests creates a near-silent ride. The 35-speaker Meridian signature sound system doesn't just play music, it bathes you in it. Touchscreens, of course. A 13.1-inch curved floating touchscreen runs the latest Pivi Pro system with haptic feedback and crisp animations. Rear passengers get their own displays, and there's even a separate touchscreen to control massage, lighting, and seat position. At 207 inches, the Range Rover LWB is long, but it wears that length gracefully. The extended wheelbase adds massive legroom in the rear, making it a true chauffeur class experience. You're not crammed in with third-row compromises. This SUV is for stretching out and being seen. It also offers cavernous cargo space when needed, though. Let's be honest. This vehicle is about people, not payloads. The 2026 Range Rover LWB isn't the biggest SUV on this list, but it might be the most commanding. It fuses timeless design, elite luxury, and subtle dominance in a way few can match. If you want to arrive in silence, wrapped in class, and make a statement without saying a word, this is the one. But the next one's real mafia.
Down on my knees, I've seen things that you wouldn't believe. I was lost until I found that I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. Here we go. I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. That I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down.
Number 2, Mercedes-Benz GLS 580. It's not the longest SUV on this list, but don't let the tape measure fool you. The 2026 Mercedes-Benz GLS 580 commands presence not just through size, but through precision, luxury, and sheer confidence. This isn't just a big SUV, it's the S-class of SUVs, reborn for the modern road. Measuring 205 inches long, the GLS 580 may technically fall short of its American rivals in length, but park one next to anything else, and you'll quickly see why it still feels massive. With its wide stance, tall profile, and unmistakable three-pointed star, it delivers a luxury experience that's all about prestige and performance. The 2026 redesign brings sharper edges and more defined character lines. Its front grille is wider, the LED headlights more aggressive, and the rear now boasts a sleeker, more cohesive look. 22-inch wheels come standard, adding to the commanding road presence. It's not just tall, it's bold, broad-shouldered, and unapologetically German. Step inside, and the GLS 580 makes one thing clear. This isn't just a utility vehicle, it's a mobile luxury lounge. Premium Napa leather wraps nearly every surface. The dashboard and doors are trimmed in real wood, brushed aluminum, or piano black lacquer, depending on the spec. Ambient lighting with 64 color options runs throughout the cabin like mood-enhancing jewelry. The front seats are heated, ventilated, and massaging. But the real experience starts in the second row. Opt for the executive rear seat package, and you get reclining captain's chairs, a tablet control system, and even a center console with its own tablet and wireless charging. Want to work while being chauffeured? Go ahead. Want a nap? Even better. The 580 comes with the Burmester 3D surround sound system, featuring 13 high-performance speakers that immerse you in pure sonic bliss. And with MBUX, Mercedes-Benz user experience, every command can be spoken naturally. Say, "Hey Mercedes," and you can adjust temperature, navigation, lighting, you name it. You also get dual 12.3-inch displays up front, a head-up display, wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, and over-the-air updates to keep everything future-proof. Under the hood, a 4.0-liter V8 with EQ boost delivers 510 horsepower and 538 pound-feet of torque. That's good for a 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint in just over 5 seconds. Not bad for a nearly 3-ton luxury bus. But the real magic lies in the ride. Mercedes e-Active Body Control uses cameras to scan the road ahead and adjust each suspension corner individually. It can lean into turns, flatten bumps, and even bounce the SUV out of sand. Yes, really. It's a tech flex that makes every drive smooth, whether you're on the freeway or the trail. The 2026 GLS 580 proves that size isn't just about length, it's about attitude. This is the SUV that brings S-Class comfort to 7 passengers, all while delivering real-world capability. If you want a luxury SUV that's big but also brainy, elegant, and athletic, the GLS 580 checks every box, and the next only a billion could buy. If you love this mafia, subscribe.
I've seen things that you wouldn't believe. I was lost until I found that I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. Here we go.
Rolls-Royce Cullinan Series 2. It doesn't matter what you drive. Once the Rolls-Royce Cullinan Series 2 shows up, everything else fades into the background. This isn't just an SUV, it's a $400,000 moving mansion powered by a V12 and wrapped in handcrafted opulence. In 2026, the king of luxury SUVs got even better, and the throne has never looked this good. Rolls-Royce calls it the Cullinan Series 2, but don't let the name fool you. This is no minor refresh. The updated design is sharper, the tech is smarter, and the luxury somehow reaches new, absurd heights. Whether it's the redesigned grille, the split-level digital dash, or the Starlight headliner glowing above you with shooting stars that randomly fire across the ceiling, everything about this vehicle screams exclusivity. Like for this luxury, there are SUVs, and then there's the Cullinan. One lives in traffic, the other exists in another dimension. Let's start under the hood. 6.75-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine. Not downsized, not hybridized, not compromised. It produces 563 horsepower in standard form or a mighty 592 horsepower in the Black Badge editions. That's enough to move this 3-ton beast from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.8 seconds. Quietly, smoothly, and effortlessly. It doesn't growl, it glides. The power delivery is so linear it almost feels electric, but wit. That unmistakable V12 hum only Rolls-Royce can create. The advanced planar suspension system uses predictive cameras to read the road and adjust before you ever feel a bump. It's not driving, it's floating. Step inside and you instantly understand why Rolls-Royce doesn't compete. It creates. Everything here is bespoke. Want open-pore wood from a single tree? No problem. Hand-stitched leather from cows raised at high altitudes to avoid bugs? Of course. The Starlight headliner is back, with shooting stars that decorate the ceiling like a private night sky. But it's the little things that blow your mind, like the carpet thicker than most mattresses, or the legendary viewing suite. 2 rear-facing leather chairs and a cocktail table that deploy from the trunk at the push of a button, perfect for tailgating in utter style. The 2026 digital update brings a split-screen curved display that combines heritage with next-gen tech. Customizable ambient lighting? Check the iconic animated Spirit of Ecstasy startup sequence? Absolutely. It's tasteful excess done perfectly. At 210 inches long, the Cullinan isn't trying to be the biggest SUV, it's trying to be the most. The upright stance, massive grille, and floating Rolls-Royce center caps announce instantly that this is no ordinary luxury truck. It's a rolling monument to wealth. And Rolls-Royce doesn't advertise because, let's face it, if you need a brochure, you're just not ready for this level of exclusivity. The 2026 Rolls-Royce Cullinan Series 2 is the final boss of SUVs. While others try to impress with performance or features, the Cullinan simply exists above it all. No one needs this vehicle. But for the ultra-wealthy, it's not about need. It's about making a statement. And this one says loud and clear, I don't follow trends, I create them. Want 10 most reliable luxury car? Check out the link in description.